तो वेलकम एवरीवन। बायोम्यूटेंट की पहली रिकॉर्डिंग में बस देखते हैं आज हम कितना कवर कर पाएंगे। लेट्स सी। नाइस। ओ मैकेनिकल कीड़ा किड्डा है किड्डा। बंदूक नहीं चली। एक आइटम है।
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
कुंग पैंडा वाली फील है ये।
Welcome to Biomutant.
के पहली बार खेल रहे हैं।
Encode your DNA.
Oh. More details explanation.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh. कैसे से लग रहा है? करिश्मा करिश्मा इसमें क्या आएगा? इंटेलेक्ट 22 से कम हो रहा है। थोड़ी सी स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ा दे। एजिलिटी 27 से कम हो जाएगी। ओके, क्रिटिकल चांस, विटालिटी, इंटेलेक्ट की तरफ अगर थोड़ा ले जाएं तो स्ट्रेंथ और विटालिटी दोनों कम हो रही है। और मुंह कैसा बन रहा है? स्ट्रेंथ, इंटेलेक्ट -10, ओके चल रैंडमाइज करते हैं। इंटेलेक्ट 65, स्ट्रेंथ 16 ना। दिस वाज गुड। ये ठीक लग रहा है।
Choose a genetic resilience.
के रेजिलियंस भी चुननी है। बायो हजार्ड। लेट्स रैंडमाइज दिस एज वेल। ग्यारह थी ना, ये ठीक है।
Choose your first style.
वो फर्स्ट स्टाइल बेटे, ये ठीक है।
Pick your main color.
Pick your main color.
Choose your detail color.
Nope, सफेद ही ठीक है.
Pick a command Deadeye,
Mercenary.
Deadeye, Commando, Psyfreak, Saboteur, Sentinel, Commando, Deadeye.
Deadeye लेते.
Chosen.
Confirm.
Good choice.
देखें. Okay, W से forward.
Troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
You're already the
But for
crossroad.
you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Okay, I'm dark red as in strength and power. Color me light blue for freedom and loyalty. Let's go with freedom and loyalty.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around, usually.
Nice.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your
इसी
nature.
जगह मेरे एक दोस्त बूबू से मिल रही है.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
ठीक है, ज़्यादा बकचोदी नहीं. गेम कहाँ है? ओ भगा दिया. अपन जाएगा. Right.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Man-eater's meat.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
कोई आना तो चाहिए वैसे. Whoa! Reload. मजा तो इसमें आ रहा है. Okay. Okay. Reload. क्यों दबाने से कुछ होता कि नहीं है? ओके भाई इन्हें डाय मत पता। ओहो इसके पीछे मारना भाई। पीछे मारना है। कम ऑन कम ऑन बिच, कम ऑन दौड़ के। Come on. Come on. दौड़ क्या? करेगा कैसे? हेल्थ भी नहीं आ रही चली कहीं। पीछे पीछे भी नहीं पड़ रहा। बस ये करना था साले छुट्टियां पट्टे। Rabbit's Fury.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
बस ये करना था इतनी देर से। What the fuck?
This another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Okay, 2 से गोली, 3 से
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Move towards the enemy target with a melee attack. Okay. Aim the camera towards the enemy to target them with range attacks. Okay.
Person, kill that one.
मर गया भाई. Okay, there is something. Oh, you can. Electric module. You have found a weapon special add-on. Attach it to ranged weapon. You give it an extra damage type of so long as ammo lasts. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness to different types. Okay. Okay, good. Cheese और यार. Settings, controls. Controls. Mapping. Yeah. You can use the bandage by holding the one quick select menu. Okay.
Looks like you've got this.
Alt is full. Remember to parry enemy attacks when the enemy attack, and you see lightning bolts flashing above their heads. Press Q.
The oil sludge is everywhere. For most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Blasting him.
Come on, bitch. Okay. Die. Loot it for health items. Okay. Common health endurance. Car. Pickup. और भी कहीं कोई मारा था. ठीक है. Come on, bitch. Come on. एक और. Die. Rarity
Let's
common.
copy that.
यहाँ पे क्या है? यहाँ मर जाएंगे क्या? Nope. ओए 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 भाई गए. What the fuck? तारकोल टाइप था तो कुछ. Sorry guys, I got a notification. What the fuck? तीन से क्या है? दूर से ये है, एक से.
Good for whatever ails you.
Yes. ये चूहा टाइप भगता है शिफ्ट दबाने से. दो बार ये दबाने पे गुलाटी मारता है. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shields with melee attacks before they can deal damage. Come on, bitch. Okay, टैप दबाने पे character level up, inventory automation. Okay, let's go with the gear. Inventory में है automation. Appearance इसकी बढ़ाओ. वाइटैलिटी बढ़ा देते हैं थोड़ी सी. अपग्रेड पॉइंट अवेलेबल. रेंज्ड कॉम्बैट गन्स. ऑल्ट. I fan firing your gun. Alt this. Be common. यहाँ पे भी एक गेट है. इस गेट में क्यों नहीं जा रहा कोई? ओके. यार गेम के ना मैकेनिक्स तो बहुत अच्छे हैं.
Look,
ठीक है.
an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
बट अभी तक ना मुझे एक्चुअली थोड़ा गेम समझ नहीं आया है कि चलो हम ह्यूमैनिटी की लास्ट होप हैं. ह्यूमैनिटी तो खैर नहीं. जो भी चीज़ है ये माइसैलिटी,
Looks weak.
फ्रैटर्निटी.
Crowbar should come in handy. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
ये मेरे ख्याल से ना उसके अंदर की लाइट बात कर रही है. तो भाई इस गारे के अंदर फंस जाते हैं. मैं ट्राई कर चुका हूँ. ठीक है. और वो सीने में ज़रूर डालूंगा जब मैं गारे में फंस गया.
Orcs produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed.
You're on the perform. Way to perform special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted on this. ठीक है.
form, including you.
Okay.
Slice and dice. Every little bit helps.
You absorb a bioblob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bioblobs by defeating mocks and finding containers. Okay, bioblobs. अच्छा, अगर अपने को बायोब्लॉब मिल गया है.
Wonder who put it here.
मैं लग ही रहा था, मैंने कहा कुछ है यहाँ. Tab, then character, mutations, biogenetics, see power, blaze. Oh भाई ये बढ़िया है, can't afford. Okay. Biogenetics. I have 3. Moth. कर लेगा ये.
Mutation unlocked.
E. To use the ability, press the button. It's bound to while pressing and holding. Okay, let's try. ओके, ये दबा के अगर मैं यहाँ से तो मैं आया था, मेरे को जाना है यहाँ पे. चलो बैठे. इस गेम में वैसे होंगी 4-5 चीजें यार ढूंढने के लिए. वहाँ पे ऊपर रखा है भी कुछ. यस, टोल्ड यू. नाइस. कॉमन रेयरिटी पैक पिकअप. बट मुझे समझ नहीं आया म्यूटेशन के लिए चूहे ही क्यों चुने. वाई? क्या एक्सपेरिमेंट में तो चूहे ज़्यादा ही होते हैं. देयर माइट बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी. ओके, बट गेम की ओवरऑल मैकेनिकल फील अच्छी है.
Oxenol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
तो मतलब हुआ क्या है? इंसानों ने कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट किए. ओके, you found puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Okay. The node press Q and E. Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Huh? अरे मार दिया. Okay, so ओके कंप्लीट में करंट लगता
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
So ultimately सब इंसानों ने किया मुझे लग रहा है एक दिन आ सकता है जो ऐसी
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing.
sound of a
It's
spark.
coming from behind that door.
Pew, pew. That was me.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
But देखो खोलना तो पड़ेगा
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
ओए ये क्या है Perfect countering an attack. Enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling around them. After hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing Q. Boom.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Keep hammering away.
इसे मारेंगे अपन गोली से
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
जाओ बे सब इंटरेक्ट कर लें यार बार बार नहीं देखना है रे हाँ ठीक है मिल गया भाई कहाँ गया ये A new friend, an old friend. Hi. बताओ भैया क्या हुआ था? What the
He wants to
fuck?
thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
तो ये इसका दादा kind of है. Oh, good, full of.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning.
Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. But he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance, from the NPC line to the next automatically. You can change the settings. Yeah, ठीक है. Hey, छोटा चूहा. कुछ पढ़ा क्या यहाँ? गुलाटी लेकिन इसे बचपन से ही मारनी आती है. ओए. Boo.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village.
I don't think so.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Potato people!
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I don't believe in magic.
Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay. भागा. Environment अच्छा बनाया है. And by the way, guys, I'm running this game on 3070. तो performance तो अच्छी होगी, but कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि जैसे अगर आप अच्छे ग्राफिक कार्ड के साथ एक सस्ता प्रोसेसर लगाते हो तो बॉटलनेक होता है. कभी कभी फील होता है, बट मैंने इसकी पूरी मैक्स सेटिंग कर रखी है. तो अगर मैं देखूं तो मेरे पास अभी FPS 72 आ रहे हैं और मैं एवरीथिंग इज मैक्स्ड आउट. हर चीज़ मैक्स है, शैडोज एंड एवरीथिंग जो पहले से ही मैक्स था मैंने उसे और वेरी हाई कर दिया. ठीक है. और गाइज आई हैव अ प्रोसेसर विच इज Core i5 10400F. सो बस यही है मेरे सिस्टम की स्पेक्स. बाकी अगर किसी को कुछ पूछना हो तो यप आई कैन हेल्प यू गाइस आउट. तो यहीं आना है ना. रफल द ग्लास.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
What's Pensai?
The small tree you saw where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of nono out there that... Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 2012 months to come, so...
2012 months to come, मतलब 20 साल.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Bhago. Merge the nono with the tree. देखें गेम की फील थोड़ी चाइनीज है कि नोनो
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone.
Okay.
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
तो अपने को भाई ट्री ऑफ लाइफ को बचाना है अवतार के जैसा एक ट्री है जैसे अवतार उसमें था.
And it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Marco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally,
Porcupine.
is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
तो 5 रूट है, 5 रूट को बचाना.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die.
ये बताओ मानना कैसे है?
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride.
Oh, Iron Man
Regardless,
stuff.
you'll meet again once you've played your part in the Tribe War and the situation with the World Eaters.
कुछ मिला भाई? Net. Normal. The end of the world. तो अपने को किस तरह जाना है? Get out of the bunker.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
यहाँ ही बना हुआ है ना, यहाँ कुछ ना कुछ होगा. ओके. Fuck.
Thank whoever left this climb stringer here.
फीलिंग तो आ रही है कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा यार. यार इतने ठीक है. ओके तो ओ भाई नहीं कुछ नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. कुछ नहीं है. दीवार है आगे. वाह, ओपन वर्ल्ड तो बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are
Numbered.
Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
4 बार दिखा चुके हैं बायोम्यूटेंट. बायोम्यूटेंट भाई पता लग गया, हमें पता लग गया कि बायोम्यूटेंट गेम का नाम है. बस अरे उम्पा लुम्पा से बात और करा दी. ऑलरेडी नो इट बिच.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Cartographically challenged. इन्हें सुसु कर दिया उस पे. तो अपने को जाना है यहाँ पे. वे पॉइंट तो ऑलरेडी है. ओ भाई ओ मजेदार.
be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
कोई इंग्लिश क्यों नहीं बोलता?
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Same manner in all the sum of choices. The balance of your action creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
PSI points that is power require dark or lighter अपन light है white पना अपन
He needs help and says it's by your actions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
I like
What's
light.
there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
ये रस्सी से चढ़ के यहाँ तक आ गया वो इतनी जल्दी
Out of Date says you will make a
लड़ा
better
नहीं जा रहा था
stand
इससे
against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf.
Leviathan.
Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world.
They will
They want to
try.
let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Boo 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 dubuku.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. In Alliance. तो बोल चल पहले यहीं जाते हैं। साई पॉइंट है ना? साई पॉइंट्स कैसे यूज होंगे? कैरेक्टर साई पॉइंट्स, ओ साई पावर्स इरा। Let's go with Blaze. With bound ability to Blaze, Blaze will launch you forward and leave a trail of fire behind you. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
अपनी साई पावर को भाई इससे भी लगाना पड़ेगा। म्यूटेशंस, साई पावर, ये मेरे पास ब्लेज है, बाइंड एबिलिटी से करो ईमेल।
You've already drained yourself.
Okay. Power.
It's a bridge. Just get over it. Close encounter.
इसको मारना है मुझे।
Sharp steel.
मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैंने ट्राइब वालों को मार दिया।
You always find good use for things like that.
Have level up. कैरेक्टर आया क्या है? अवेलेबिलिटी अपन लेगा इस बार। पिछले मैंने कितनी स्ट्रेंथ, पिछले बार वाइटैलिटी ली थी।
Buffer than ever. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
म्यूजिक अच्छा है।
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war,
Yeah, so.
part of the problem.
कर दिया भाई।
Let's see.
पीला सोसो। The fact.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Allah fruits.
Doesn't know if the Sifu will have time for you.
Oh, Master Shifu,
We'll let
from
you in
Panda.
to find out. The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
सरदार है भाई ये, मतलब कबीले का.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original ones. Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you... He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister enough to be a Jagni. That big heart of yours makes you weak. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
भैया हम वर्ल्ड लीडर को डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं करने दे
So
सकते.
be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war, and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad's stone fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them. It was built on the back of many, including us, and claimed by Myriad when the construction was abandoned after the attack on the old village. It was your Muma's vision for a new home for us all. It's time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you.
Alliance. तो मतलब जलील करके निकाल दिया गया है इसे. हाँ. यहाँ से जहाँ से मैं जा रहा हूँ राइट.
Better
Oh,
beware,
Richie.
that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Your reserves are tapped.
मार दिया भाई, मार दिया। लूटो। चल बेटा कर दे सुसु।
Let's see.
Available point. Let's.
That's an improvement.
ये चूहे मरे हुए हैं वही वाले, ये दो कबीलों में लड़ाई हो रही है, तो अपने को जाना ही यहाँ। पहुंच गए भाई, पहुंच गए शायद। ये टूम रेडर से चुरा रखा भाई इन्होंने। टूम रेडर में भी ऐसे ही था वो, टूम रेडर या फिर अनचार्टेड लॉस्ट लेगेसी में।
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
अपने को लग रहा है कि ये दोस्त बनेंगे। अगर ये ट्राइब इतने पास पास से देख रहे हो तुम।
Let's see.
और ये चूहे ने कर दिया अपना रेडियो एक्टिव सूस।
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. He let you in, but thinks you should be patient when it comes.
ठीक है चल, भाग को मर सिखा। Oh. Simi? La banana. Mustukai lapute. Ah.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
मैं भी यही सोच रहा हूँ भाई बिल्कुल.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world
ठीक है
a
ठीक
better
है. सही है भाई
place.
सही है.
He
मान
he
गया
was
मैं.
hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense your
ये
kind-hearted.
दोनों सेम है बे.
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's... The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny.
ठीक है भाई. मैंने हाथ मिला लिया.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
अच्छा. तो एक एक करते हुए मुझे इन लोगों के लिए इन ट्राइब्स को जीतना.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war.
ठीक है चल आपको मैं सिखा.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost. Seeing you brings back...
मजा नहीं आ रहा है. बहुत ज़्यादा बोल रहे हैं.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong. He can't... You have things to do, places to go to.
Talk to you
He
later.
says you'll meet again. Let's see.
Pass through the cave.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
मैं यहाँ हूँ। अबे यहाँ से भी जा सकते हैं क्या? यहाँ से जाना था यार। यहाँ से कूद सकते हैं क्या? वो कूद गया। ऊपर जाना है। विजिट योर चाइल्डहुड विलेज। यहाँ तो मैं आ चुका। ये डायलॉग बाजी ज्यादा है। मतलब ऐसे ही साइबरपंक भी वैसे हमने बोला तो जो
Time
साइबरपंक
is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling
चलो पहले डायलॉग
sensation.
सुनते हैं।
There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
लेकिन इसमें भी यार ये बकचोदी थी कि ये 15-20 मिनट डायलॉग बोलते रहो, उसके बाद साला 5 मिनट का फाइटिंग
As time
सीक्वेंस।
passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Good.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes Goop says some
penguin है,
choose to be lonely because no
चूहा
one
है,
understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him.
ये बतख।
He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
अच्छा पहले से तैरना नहीं आता था ना, मुझे तैरना आ जाए। अरे देख भंजू कैसे फेंक दिया बच्चा। पानी में भी उछल रहा है, बताओ क्या अभी? फिर से फेंकेगा क्या? Fuck. अच्छा दूध के पास चल करके वापस जाना है। ठीक है। Kapuk kapuk kapuk. Tua. ले भाई आ गया मैं।
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice.
ठीक है। चल 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 बस।
Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised to train with her before the sun goes down. It's... You should know. Practice makes...
ठीक है भाई.
She'll see you at the village square.
Train with your Muma.
Another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Gizmo.
Asks how you're feeling today. Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a... He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to...
बच्चे से कूड़ा उठा रहा है देखिए.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little... He can work wonders with almost every...
ठीक है चल. To continue crafting, select the handle slot.
You did well, but he...
ठीक है चल ठीक है ठीक है.
It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She won't... Then you...
ठीक है. ये फालतू के डायलॉग डाल रखे हैं इसमें भी.
They look determined. Better watch out.
बन गई काय पागल.
He asks you to stop right there.
बस बस. देखिए 2 सेकंड होते नहीं है डायलॉग पहले आ जाते हैं. हाथ तोड़ दिए इसके.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
डंडा और ले गए मेरा वो खाक मोमो हो तुम.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Why artful munte
ठीक है ठीक है. लॉन्ड्री पाई. सर्च द क्लॉथ पाई. एक और होनी चाहिए.
He's curious.
Okay. ठीक है.
The style might be too edgy. He's looking...
ठीक है भाई.
Your Muma says it's a...
ठीक अबे यार इतने डायलॉग क्यों आते हैं तो बेंच nice sensei
Your Muma says you did well.
ठीक है भाई ये क्या चीज है गाइडिंग स्टार
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen... It's... Your
Muma
Rest,
says
and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
तो यही था इससे सबसे पहले लड़ रहा था लुपा लुपिन
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lup. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has not... Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
We have no हथियार
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
मार दिया भैया लुपा लुपिन ने ये है पंगा
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
तो what was Poopa?
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
क्या मेरी खातरानी जाके भाई
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes
ये रहा
from
भाई
love
पुप्पा.
and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Okay, so that's how his Muma and Poopa died.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
The craft. The circle icons represent a part of body where equipment. अच्छा ना भाई ना. Okay. No item. नहीं ऐसा कुछ क्राफ्ट नहीं करना भाई. बढ़िया लग रहा है, निंजा वॉरियर सा लग रहा है.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. You don't have it in you right now. You're in pain. Now that's a flesh wound. You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the far Fnacky Leaves and let it go. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
că tolomadre tolo fuciur.
Look, an emergency. Wow. Bet that nut makes a tight fist.
ये सही है. Equip. Tab. Graph. Here. Inspect.
Double the grip for twice the damage.
लेकिन मैं इसको वो कैसे करूं? Yeah. Okay. Already equipped है. Okay, modify. ठीक है. Handle. क्या करना है यहाँ? Knock the wall.
Dawn Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning.
कैसे कैसे ओके
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
नो
A smart foe would leave now.
मैंने इस हाथ में ओके तो मैंने गलती से क्या है क्या देखिए क्या चीज है गियर ये क्या है component required to craft okay component चाहिए भाई आगे रखा है चमक रहा था यार यहाँ भी
The sun is high. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns.
ठीक है
The Toxanol Corporation. Toxanol? There must...
डायलॉग बाजी ज्यादा है इतनी ना पसंद नहीं cut to the chase that's why I like Call of Duty but guys nowadays मैं खेल ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ तो मैं स्ट्रीम क्या करूँ
found the whereabouts. The deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees. You're fading. The deep cut. Watch out
It's
for
unlocked, man.
branches when you're in the trees.
Okay. Strength, vitality, agility.
You got the moves.
I got the moves. I got the grooves. Meet the war party. जा रहे हैं भैया जा रहे हैं.
That's a Jagni tribe outpost. Smack time.
You are free now. पीटी कर रहे हैं तो क्या चीजें उबलती हुई. I contaminated. Collect the bioblobs. Nice. अपने को मिले हैं bioblobs. क्या नाम है इसका? Mutations, genetics.
Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Let's see.
नहीं देखना भाई. Let's see.
Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage. Here's the first line of defense. a bomb lobber.
क्या है ये दबरा इसमें F से होगा E से होगा यार यार ये
That hit the spot. Wrecked it. That twirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Everything's clocking together.
ये तैर कैसे रहा है?
Put a key in that. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper.
ठीक है भाई, ठीक है. इसमें क्या है? उलझा सिम सिम.
They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last. Wants revenge on those who caged them, but
इन्फर्नो नहीं, एक्सटर्मिनो.
a sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger.
मरता कि नहीं? मर गया भाई, मर गया. ये क्या चीज है? Okay.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down.
Come on.
Switched off the light. A barrel chute. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Okay.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
चल के ही आ जाता 100 Tribe weapon unlock. Oh, boomerang. Each tribe has their own weapon.
Says you did a great job capturing. Figures out of date says he's doing his best to keep up.
ठीक है चल इसकी तो सुननी ही नहीं मुझे अब पकाता है अल्पासो पूसो.
That doesn't sound good. Out of date's forebodings are justified. The jumbo puff needs to be taken care of.
ठीक है
He says the time has come to confront the jumbo.
ठीक है.
Gizmo is working on making his Mechton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater.
Now I have to visit Gizmo. बाहर निकल के नीचे चलो.
It's beyond late.
Are you fucking kidding me? अभी कसम है. Level up अपने को चाहिए.
That's an improvement.
कहाँ है Gizmo? यहाँ पे चेक कर. Flat pad. Idea. अपने पास है वुम्फू. कैरेक्टर और
What will you make today?
सीढ़ी चढ़ेगा ये? चढ़ गया। ये कैसे खुला? सीधा पानी पे खुल रहा है। गिज़्मो है, इसकी आंखों पे हरी हरी सी वो लगी रहती है, तो ये क्या चीज़ है?
That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean.
Okay.
Finally, a bit of glow. It's the chug yard. Need the right key?
खुल जा से।
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about them. The Toxanol Corporation, they can carry... You're on the...
ठीक है.
Is that a ray of hope? Nothing simple. It's locked.
गिज़्मो की दुकान है तो सही है. चल यार. साइड से जाने की कोशिश करता हूँ.
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Made the kill.
हाँ मिला है PCM का पत्ता. अब दरवाजे पे करने का सुसु.
Let's see. Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can.
तो मुझे लगा ये गिज़्मो.
Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel, the toxinol dumped in the surf, had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable... I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the
Yes, it was me.
But Gizmo says how you experience it carries so much hate, and its insatiable hunger has only increased over the years since it claimed revenge on your parents. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past, for it's gone. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present,
Lupa Lupin.
your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will... Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep...
That's flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the code.
Do you have to
I don't have.
मारे से मौका.
Would like to know if you ever doubt that...
ये बता आर्किटेक्टर को कैसे मारना है. चलिए गाइस, आज के लिए इतना ही.